everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 320 on the Man Leek. I'm John as always, and we're playing the most reviled set we've seen in a long time. Everybody hates this set. Sizzling Soloist is pretty dang good. Fits into one of the two decks that you're allowed to draft. Hypnotic Grifter's fine. Virtuoso is cute. But I think we'll take a Sizzling Soloist. Yeah, everybody hates this set a lot. Like, I don't remember a set that was hated this much right from the get-go in modern era, because everybody loves every draft set these days. People hated AFR by the end, and I think this has the same lead developer as AFR. I don't think it's a coincidence. People hated VOW by the end. But it's rare for people to have immediately hated a set. I don't immediately hate it. I just think it's incredibly boring and straightforward. There are two decks that you can draft. You can draft red, preferably black aggro, or you can draft white flyers, or else you will lose. You will lose. Unfortunately, no red here. There's a Ready to Rumble and a Daring Escape. There's not really white here. There's a Speakeasy server. It is not a 3-color format, despite appearances. It's a 2-color format. Yeah, this pack sucks. This pack sucks. So I think we're just going to take a Ready to Rumble and cut red, I guess. Let's take that Ready to Rumble. I'm doing quite well. I think I'm 10 drafts in, 11 drafts in, and I'm maintaining a 67% win rate. Pugnacious Pugilist is quite good. Sticks on our red plan. There's a Strangle as well. Another Body Dropper going by. I really want those. Witness Protection's quite good. Out of the Way is quite good. But yeah, we'll take a Pugnacious Pugilist. Grizzly Sigil is pretty decent. Girder Goon's very good. Sticky Fingers also good. I think I want to just hard stick into red aggro here. So I'm going to actually take the Sticky Fingers. Girder Goons is better, flat out. But we just don't know that we're black. And we might not end up there. Whereas I'm pretty ready to say we're going to be red. Sizzling Soloist and Pugilist. Good little combo there. Pugilist makes the Devil. Devil triggers the Alliance. Something can't block. Let's take Sticky Fingers. But yeah, it's interesting that my takeaways from the early access event, because the early access event is where I very quickly was like, wow, we're dying to flyers a lot. I wonder why that is. And then I decided to force aggro in the early access event, and we went like 14-2. And it turns out that everything kind of worked. So Jetmir's Fixer, everybody thinks red-green is bad. I disagree. You just need to be aggro. So it's Jetmir's Fixer or a Girder Goons. I think we actually do take the Girder Goons here in case those Body Droppers come back around. I suspect people have started to understand that red-black is one of the two decks that you're allowed to draft. So I don't think we'll be getting last pick Body Droppers like I was last week. But yeah, let's take a Girder Goon and see where we can go. The annoying thing, of course, is despite maintaining a 67% win rate, I'm doing it with 2 1s and 1 3-0. So the gem count is dropping. Here, I don't want to be red-blue. There's no reason to be red-blue. I don't want to be red-white. So I think we're just taking a Riveteer's Initiate. It's not great. It may not make the main deck, but it's the red card for us to take. But I think I said this on Twitter. The archetypes are very weak, which I like. You know, there's not really, this is the treasure deck, this is the counters deck, this is the CMC 5+ deck. They're all just sort of like, this color kind of likes to do this a little bit. See if you can do that a bit, which is awesome. Exhibition Magician is okay. Big Score I like a decent bit. Not a big fan of Glittering Stockpile. Still no reason to jump further into black yet, so I think we're just going to stick on red and see where we can go. Well, there's a red-black payoff. Getting that 8th pick makes me think that maybe we can get the body dropper next pick. Let's find out. And this will also work well with treasures. In fact, it arguably works better with treasures. So show me a body dropper. Show me a body dropper, and we've got a deck. Body dropper. All right, we're going to go red-black, blitz aggro. Most likely. Hopefully we get the other body dropper. Was it the immediate pack after? Or was it 2 packs after? I don't remember. I doubt we'll wheel the girder goons. If we do, then the people at this table don't actually know how this format works. Unfortunately, we've got this format until September. So hopefully somebody figures something out to make it a little bit less one note. We do have the Baldur's Gate Alchemy draft format coming in. Who knows how that's going to be? I don't really trust the Arena team to make a format, because it's not going to be the Commander Legends format. It's going to be many of the Commander Legends cards with a whole bunch of new Alchemy cards. So we'll see. Well, none of this is for us. We can take the Graveyard Shift as a signal, but we're not going to play it. The card's not good enough. Not good enough. All right, so we didn't get the other body dropper, so let's just send signals. As if people read those anymore. But I think we cut red, and I think we've got a couple of good reasons to be getting into black. So let's see what we can do. We might play a Fake Your Own Death. It works really well with blitz creatures. Especially Girder Goons. Turn it into a 6-drop, which is a 4/4 with haste that draws a card and makes a 2/2. Or sorry, it would be a 6/4 with haste that makes a treasure, draws a card, and makes a 2/2. We'll take a Scrivener, but it's not for this deck. And we'll take an Extract the Truth, but the card's bad. Angel of Suffering, 5/3 for 5. Oh, this pack's bad. The lands in the packs kind of feel like clues from Dragon's Maze almost, where you can get these packs where it's like 3 lands that you don't want, taking up all the colors, so there's 1 red card for you, which is actually a card we'll happily play. And there is 2 black cards for you. So 5/3 for 5 flyer, and if damage would be dealt to you, prevent that damage and mill twice that many cards. So the issue, of course, is you can very quickly die. But they do have to deal with a 5/3 in the air. I honestly don't know if I want that or if I just want the Mayhem Patrol. I honestly think I just want the Mayhem Patrol. I just want to be low curve aggro in this format if you can. If you can't be flyers, of course. We've got to light them up. Again, like 1 black card. There's a rare missing, so this is not a signal that black is cut. It's just, oops. The pack said no. Yeah, let's take a light 'em up. It's casualty 2. Gross. We still have the possibility of pushing into green if we get a bunch of like Jetmir's Fixers or something. We could splash a Mr. Orfeo. Because, again, 1 black card in the pack. Now, in this case, there are 2 commons missing. So maybe we're getting a signal that black's being cut. Horde Hauler 5/5. Crew 3 is awful. Crew 3 is absolutely awful. Make a treasure. Yeah, that card's bad. Yeah, we'll take a Mr. Orfeo. Hopefully be able to splash it easily. Because I don't want another Ready to Rumble. I don't want another Fake Your Own Death. I'll take a Strangle. Black is getting cut incredibly hard, I think. But yeah, let's take a Strangle. Unlucky Witness. Big fan of that. Nice 1/1 for 1. So there's the fixer if I did want to start to think about getting into treasury stuff. We haven't really taken green, so we're not going to think about that. This card, I believe, is still bugged. So there's a Masked Bandits that we could play to splash Mr. Orfeo. Because again, I don't want that, and I don't want the lands. So let's take that. It's unfortunate. Like, I don't know how they approached this set as like, we'll make it super multicolored, and then not bother to test it to see if you're even allowed to do that. I feel like they've stopped testing limited formats ages ago. Wrecking Crew is fine and playable. It's one of 2 creatures in the entire format that can deal with flyers, other than your own flyers. Which, if you're playing red, you don't have. There are precisely 2 common, or 2, sorry, they're both common, but there are precisely 2 creatures with reach. Plasma Jockey is great to see. Involuntary Deployment also works in this deck pretty well. I would want more body droppers or more casualty effects, but it's also very playable. But Plasma Jockey is just better. I think I would always take Plasma Jockey there. If I already had like multiple body droppers, there might be a question. Nothing's good here. Let's take the land, although we're not going to play it. And then, yeah, these are all the packs that didn't have black in the first place. Doesn't quite feel like this has gone my way. But again, there's 2 decks that you're allowed to draft, and there's 8 people at the table, so it can be pretty hard to get what you need. We'll take another Ready to Rumble, but I don't think we're going to play it. I think we've sent our red signal a little bit, but our black got cut very heavily. What I find entertaining is I think I'm the least negative about this format of anybody I've seen. Although I'm sure everybody's going to complain that I'm still negative. Another awful pack. Another absolutely awful pack. Thanks, Land Artifact. This card's bad. This card's pretty bad. This card's pretty bad. We already have one of those and we don't want any more. And that's the end of the conversation for us. Gross. I mean, I guess we can take, this is black-red. We can take a Riveteer's Outlook. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Pretty awful. Pretty awful. I don't want any of these cards. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I guess we take another Wrecking Crew in case we really need that reach and also somehow survive that long. None of these are any good. We could take a Midnight Assassin. I guess a Hasty 4/2 might win some things. Can I get a good card, please? Please? I guess we take a Corrupt Court Official. A second Mr. Orfeo. What? Where are the cards? We cut red really hard. I'll tell you where they are. They're not in the packs because, again, land. This feels like Dragon's Maze all over again with just like, here's a bunch of cards that aren't good because the format doesn't support 3 colors really. We get another light 'em up finally. Is that what we want? Not really. But I guess we'll take it. There's a Raffine Silencer. Let's take the Silencer. It's a slightly better sack outlet, or sack target rather. Okay, Employment and Sticky Fingers. So Employment, we have a light 'em up and a body dropper. That's not enough to want the Employment, so I think we just take another Sticky Fingers. And we basically just try to snowball our opponent. Sticky Fingers, Unlucky Witness, ramp uncontrollably, win the game. Or die by flyers. Another Soloist, finally, something. Jeez. What do I want the Soloist in over? Probably over the Initiate. It is a lot of 4-drops. Oh, and then we're already into the wheel. Oh, that feels bad. That feels bad. So, this did not work out super well. I don't think we'll get the 2-1. Unless we're lucky. Let's be lucky. Let's be lucky. Like that we have 3 green cards. Two ways of splashing. I don't really want a Revel Ruiner. I'm gonna hate out somebody's bird. I am very curious if they tested this and if they know what they're doing. We'll take a Midnight Assassin here. I'm not sure if that makes the cut over anything else. I think we'll side it in. You know, I wonder if maybe WotC is just all commander players now and they don't know how to draft. And so they just draft fun decks that are fun. Ha ha ha, fun. And then say, well, that was sort of fun. Format must be great. Another Masked Bandits, eh? That's another way of fixing. All right, deck's bad. let's see just how bad it is. I do not need 3 forests in here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely need more red. Why did that jump up? Can you just hold this? Oh wow, you can. Seven, 8, 9. 9 red sources. Still feels low. All right. Seems bad. Let's go. At least with the change to the payouts, which is awful. Absolutely awful. I don't want stupid play points. But at least with them, there's a reason to play match 3. So if we go 0-2, we still get to play our 3rd match and get our pittance gems. That's a Sticky Fingers and nothing to go on, but that is a turn 3 Raffine, so we can go with it. Okay. Interesting turn 1 play. Haven't seen that much. So they think they're going to Cement Shoes that, but they're not. I don't want to die to cement shoes. I really don't. Goldhound. Goldhound's got the shoes. I mean, they shouldn't. It's gonna get tapped, but okay. I have some questions about our opponent's choices. Just saying. I think we just bin the bandits, to be honest. Everything else is too good. And Sticky Fingers is going to start getting us treasures for green anyways if we find Mr. Orfeo. Plasma Jockey. Okay. Well. Sticky Fingers, get a treasure. Plasma Jockey? I think so, because I want aggro. Oh, yeah, let's get the aggro going. I don't think our opponent knows how cement shoes work. Mr. Orfeo, okay. Okay, they think they're the aggro deck. I mean, they are sixing me. Another Sticky Fingers, eh? Well, let's gain a life. Go and find a forest. Do we want a bunch of treasures? I feel like we want a bunch of treasures. So let's do this. Get in for 5. Get a pair of treasures. Drop an unlucky witness. We're going to have to take 6 here. Wait, are we dead somehow? 6. We take 12. I don't know what opponent's deck is, but I don't like it. And I think we're just dying. No, they're not. They are move your shoes. But at least then Plasma Jockey won't be online this coming turn. What? Why? What? Okay. They chose to do 4 instead of 6. Okay. So we took 7 instead of 8. Doesn't matter because we're flooding anyways, so that's fun. No attacks. I don't understand. Ideally, they don't understand that silencer should be made unblockable or not able to be blocked. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. So we are gonna double block this. Draw a card, get 2 exiled. We get to kill the gold. Actually, no, we'll kill the social climber. We'll take 5, go to 3. Not a good spot. I don't feel like we should lose to this opponent in the grand scheme of things. So, thank goodness for best of 3. I do feel they're pretty bad. really don't want to move the shoes over. That's not how they work. Okay. Okay. This is too many lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 8 left in the deck. All right. We're going to gain a life. Get another land out of there. We are going to Court Official. We are going to Body Drop. We are going to... push through some damage. It's been a weird match. It's been a weird, or game 1, I guess. Ideally, game 2 and game 3, we can just punish these plays. Masked Bandits. All right, that's going to be a problem. Still under the false pretense that they can attack. Let's get a counter on Body Dropper. Six. So we need 5 more. If we can find like a blitzer or something, maybe we can just finish this. But it's going to be a land. You know it's going to be a land. We all know it's going to be a land. It was always a land. Cool. That was awful. That was awful. You don't need to see octopi there. I wanted to go and check if this person's on 17 lands. Is this somebody who's very good trying something off kilter? No, this person's not on 17 lands. Let's go back in. Again, best of 3. I don't think we have a trouble with this opponent. But in that case, we drew way too many lands. Way too many. Is that 10, 11? Something like that. 2 of them we went and found, but still they were taken out of the deck. That should have increased. Non-land draws. I once looked forward to the day where they fixed their problems with their draft formats. But I think at this point, they're doing it the way they want to do it. Which makes me wonder how much longer draft has as a thing that you can like play as your format. It feels like it's kind of becoming Hearthstone Arena, where like it's this weird thing you can do sometimes if you've got like some leftover gold. All right, let's play first. That seems good. I will say, at least we didn't die to cement shoes. I don't think our opponent ever attacked with something with cement shoes on, because they just did not understand how that card worked. They could have done like some serious damage to us, because they could have put it on the plasma jockey, made it a 6-1 or a 6-4 or whatever, doubled it, and it would have been a 12-4. that I couldn't have blocked. But they just did not seem to know what they were doing. In we go. Let's drop an Arsonist. In we go. Drop a Soloist. Texas, sure. Yeah, let's blitz into Pugilist. You can't block. Slam. You have to attack next turn. Go to 2. And I think we win. On turn 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that was 12 damage on turn 4. I'm sure they've tested this format. I'm sure this format is performing the way that they wanted it to. Ouch. All right. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Should go back and watch my, like, Dragons of Tarkir videos or something. To see what old formats looked like. Because they didn't look like that. They definitely didn't look like that. So the person who lead developed this set or co-lead developed also led AFR and Commander Legends, and they co-led Ultimate Masters. Other than that, they've worked on Arc Enemy, Commander, Explorers of Ixalan, Battle Bond, Commander. So they've worked on, you know, not draft formats. Who's the other co-lead? The other co-lead is much more well-known. He's been around for a very long time. But what has he led? For those who don't know, I talk about this sometimes. Development. There's 2 different teams, design and development. Design is, it should be like a gangster world, and, you know, there should be like rhinos. And, you know, like, what if we made looting a mechanic somehow? And then development is, this rhino should probably be a 2, 4? No, let's make it a 2, 3. Development is like testing, making sure the numbers work, all that kind of stuff. So I focus on development because that's what makes the draft format the draft format. Design is what makes the world, and the set the set. This hand sucks. And I'm not willing to go up against this opponent with that hand. That's better. Court Official just doesn't seem to be doing quite as much. So the other co-lead of this format co-led Theros Beyond Death, Eldraine. There was no co-lead of Eldraine. Oh, there was a co-lead of Eldraine. Weird. In for 1. And then prior to that, led Plane Chase 2012. Incriminate? Oh no, my unlucky witness. Thanks for letting me sacrifice it, getting a counter and drawing 2 cards. I guess. think I'm pretty okay with that. Unfortunately, not a whole lot else we can do, eh? Can't cast those. But let's get in for 3. I should have got... I'm bad at life. I'm bad at life. I should have done this. Gotten in for 2. I always forget that it gives +2/+0. All I remember is make a treasure when it dies and comes back when it dies. I forget the +2/+0. Do I want to blitz that jaw? No, I want to blitz the pugilist. Yeah, I want to blitz the pugilist. Because they should take 5 here. Or they don't read the cards. Told you we'd have no problem with this opponent in 3 games. But yeah, I think that's pretty telling if the developers of this set primarily have worked on plane chase and dual decks and whatnot. It says to me that they have kind of removed their limited developers and really focused on their casual, non-draft product developers. Cool tutu. Cool tutu. Look at you. You are down to 2. Alright, if we can find a creature, they're probably dead. Still just dead. We've got 1 black up. Hey, look, we're all good here. We're all good here. Bloop. And they don't have an instant speed effect. Good stuff. In we go. You can't block. Out of my game. Out of my game. Told you. It's the beauty of best of 3. Beauty of best of 3. Alright, so that was aggro versus aggro, which means that this should be aggro versus flyers. Should keep a tally by the end of the format. How many times did we play or face a deck that was not red aggro or blue-white flyers? Yeah, I can work with this. Is that a double mull? I think it was. It was. Green, but that's not allowed. Green doesn't fly. Hey, look, it's flyers. It's absolutely god-awful, terrifying flyers. If they drop a 2/1 draw a card, gain a life, or if they drop that, we're just dead. Hooray! Hooray! They dropped a bomb. Hey. If they follow this up with another angel, we're just dead. Just put a counter on it? Okay. I can try to deal with this race. I don't think we will, but I can try to deal with it. Strangle could have come in a little bit earlier. Because this is not a great race. But we do need to strangle Giada. Come on and slam. Get a treasure, can't do much with it. So we're going to go to 10. Nope, they've drawn a creature. Sawjack. Alright, we don't have much time here. Jewel Thief, uh-huh. Taking 5. So we're dead next turn. Cool magic. Cool magic. Cool magic. Removal? No? Cool, we're dead. What was that, turn 5? Cool magic. Let's go back in. Let's hope they don't have a turn 2 Giada, I guess. We're going to play first. We're going to keep that. We're going to drop the bodies. So I think Kamigawa is still going to stand as the best format we've had since Zendikar Rising. I still didn't really like it, but it was significantly better than anything else we've had, and New Capenna is a big ol' step down. Big ol' step down. Let's get in for 2 and drop a silencer here. Probably pitch the bandits. Yeah. Jewel Thief will strangle that. Plasma. In we go. In for 4. Alright, Sawjack, sure thing. So now I think we'll Plasma Jockey. Get in for 7. Take him to 7. Get a counter. Draw a card. See if we can get off of 3 lands. Nope, sure can't. Brazen Upstart, eh? What's Mr. Orfeo? Because then we can attack with the silencer, make it a 4/2. And then if they block, we get to kill 2 things, basically. Cool. Kill this too. Okay. Everything dies. Ballroom Brawlers is going to be challenging. I guess Soloist can help us get through. Going to gain some life? Sure. Mysterious Limousine, god damn it. Opponent has White Bomb, so we lose the game. Hooray. Everybody clap for the very well designed magic set. Well, let's 3 'em. And then let's drop an unlucky witness. Then next turn, we potentially have 3 things can't block. Although not much has haste. It would be 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we'll have to keep an eye on this. You're not gonna... Are you gonna probably take my soloist, I would imagine? Oh, this sucks and is deeply unfun. Alright, let me guess. Both get lifelink? They sure do. Oh, didn't take anything, though. They're going to be at such a ludicrously high life total, it really doesn't matter, does it? Do I want to fake its own death? No. Because they're going to be at freaking 14 now. Holy lands. Holy lands. Alright, cool. I enjoy not getting to play. I enjoy not getting to play. We're dead. We're dead. There's very minimal point in playing this anymore. We will, because I'm sure that somebody will suggest that there's somehow, some way. But there's not. There's not. There's not. Uh-huh. Is that the second one? Sure is. Okay. I don't care. I don't care. Let's get this over with. Let's get this over with. That was unfun. Play aggro, play flyers, play white. That's the format. Play first. That's also the format. Sure, let's give this a go. Looking at Magic's Twitch viewership as a whole, this has been one of the worst received sets in a while. We're already back like mid Kamigawa levels. So unfortunate for kind of everything. Show me white. Hey, what a shocker. What a true shock that they are playing white. I can't believe it. Scarab. Okay. Stop with the freaking lands. I don't need any more. We're a bit off of Orfeo, and we've got another one. Taken 2. Jewel Thief. It's always Jewel Thief. Interesting choice. Also, rip my Orfeo. Rip my Orfeo. Taken 2. Slowly, but taken 2. I have this. Can I keep it? Please? Please? You really have nothing for 4 mana? Swooping Protector? Pretty good. Flyers, we die. Yay. Everybody clap. Everybody clap. Everybody clap for the very well-designed format. Taken for. Flicker Dragoons. I still have no clue how we're going to deal with that flyer because, again, that's the format, and there's very little ways of dealing with flyers. I have to, like, if we can get the counter off of it, then maybe we can ping it with the Arsonist at some point, somehow, some way. I guess this is the start. So we go like that. Then we go like this. Then we go... Can I activate abilities? Yes, I can. Then we go like this. And we go like this. There's no point in doing that. Let's just go like that. Like that. I do want to fake my own death on this. Oh, cool. Let's fake our own death. Oh, that means it doesn't sack. Damn it. Oh, but I can sack the treasure. I can sack the treasure. Yeah, I can sack the treasure. Then I can ping the bird. Good lord. Good lord. Bird down. All of that to deal with a 2-1 bird. Thanks, shield counters. Pugilist seems good. Attack. Let's get it down. I didn't want to attack with it that turn, but we're low enough life total that I do need the board established. I really don't want to give them cards, because every card they draw can just be another flyer that wrecks us. Banana, eh? Oh, let's get the shield counter off. Don't be a bird. Not a bird. Fine. Draw your stupid bird. Draw your stupid bird. I actually like this attack. We get both of them. I'm pretty okay with that. Another kill shot. Okie dokes. We should now have held them off from attacking with the Ruffian Silencer up. Yeah, there we go. Well, that seems fantastic. All right. Light them up. Casualty. Shoot that. Oh, 2 or greater? Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Nobody said anything about 2 or greater. Let's just shoot the Rumor Gatherer. And then let's go. And I really don't want to give them another card off that Arsonist. It's not necessary yet. At least we've only seen one bird. I am sick and tired of seeing this card today. Takes my token, makes sense. So then the following turn they can take my goons or whatever. I think you're attacking me. Alright, so they attack me, steal my goons. We've got blocks. I just want to play Magic. I want to participate in an interactive game with like interesting decisions and strategy instead of just like wham, shield counters, blam, birds, blitz. You can't block. It's not fun. Chrome Cat? First time I've seen that resolved. Scry to the bottom, sounds good. You're going to activate that. You're going to attack me for 8, 9, 10. Perhaps. You're going to let me kill the limo. I don't feel like I want to lose to this opponent either. I really feel like we should lose to this opponent. Don't be a land. Don't be a land on top. Have to draw pretty well here. How many lands have they found? 8? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Social climber, so they're just going to keep hitting stuff off the top, which means we have to keep hitting stuff off the top. So let's do that. Last Bandit seems good. Another Jewel Thief, Alright, opponent. Stop hitting stuff off the top. Please. There should be. So assume that that's a 9th land. There should be 8 lands in your 18 card deck. Maybe you should start finding them. Maybe you should start finding them. What do we get to kill here? We get to kill a cat and a scarab. That's not great. Yeah, it's not great. Oh, we should have killed the scarab. I forgot that land sacked. Too many books on cards. Too many books on cards. Unlucky witness. Okay. You know what? Let's see if we can get a treasure or a card. So much going on in this combat step. Alright, so we get a treasure, which means that we get their scarab dead. If we want. I almost want to try to get another treasure so we can kill something else instead. Gonna have to be careful with that jewel thief, though. Oh, okay. That sucks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've got 3 blockers. Am I just dead? I don't think so, but I think it's close. So Scarab's dead. We can kill the climber as well. We can block the thief. So climber's dead. We can block the thief. So we're going to take 2. Yeah, we're going to take 2. So we sack the treasure. We shoot the scarab. Thief and Orfeo bounce off of each other. Ruffian's Silencer finishes off the climber. Unlucky Witness draws us a couple cards. Soloist, I believe. Find ourselves a land. Block, block, block. All right. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. They've still only found 8 lands. Let's assume 9. You have to find more lands off the top of your deck, or else I'm going to strongly question how many lands you're playing and how we're losing. Attacks, I like it. Ready to rumble. 5-4. Get out of here. Give me 2 more creatures, please. Give me the Jewel Thief and the cat. Sure. You need to find lands. We've seen 17 of your presumably 23 cards. You need to find more lands. Okay, so if we have to block here, and then I may as well draw a card. Another Soloist. and a Magician. That's 5, 9, 10, 11. So we can bring Orfeo back and drop a Magician and have a treasure to ping. All right, that had to be a land. You've only played 8, and you have 12 cards left. There are 9 lands missing out of these 16 cards. We're down to 8 cards. Not attacking me. Bold choice. I will kill that. Kill that. And you've got a 1/1 left. Good talk. Good talk. And we died to flyers. Cool. Took them that long. Hey, we don't die to flyers. Took them that long to start to find a way out of this. It's going to be your 4th hold for ransom? No? Okay. Thank you for playing your lands finally. Body dropper. You can't block. In for 3. And we'll make it 6. Convince them to block. Ooh. Just takes it. Bold. Alright, so in horrible situations, we can kill that bird. It would cost us almost everything. Dear Lord. That took a lot of work. They actually don't have many flyers, but they very successfully did not draw many lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We saw 17 of their presumably 23. Let's go back in. And let's wonder what their other 6 cards might happen to be. Wrangle has a jewel thief's name printed on it. Of course, there'd be a land on top. Why wouldn't there be? Another soloist, okay. There's the jewel thief that we're gonna strangle. Well, we might get to get our... We're gonna have to take some damage here, but we might be able to get our, like, socialist pugilist little combo going. We're gonna have to ask them to not have, like, a speakeasy server here. Any other truly obnoxious flyers? You have nothing left to do. Attack with your creature, please. I will Sleepy Heater on you. In fact, I just did. This here. This to face. This to face. This to face. You take this card and you apply it directly to the forehead. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. You, this demon cat, I believe in you, that you can click this and send it here. Just boop, and then boop. Boop, boop. 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 There you go. You figured it out. Okay, how do we not just die? I think we offer up our first soloist to the grinder. Or the limo, as it were. Hold for ransom, sure thing. Both of these to my face. This one and this one. Sure, social climber too. Come on, speed it up. This is not interesting. It is boring. You can't block. Yeah, we're just dead to the swooping protector. So that's fun. Uninteractive, boring magic for the next 5 months. Oh, super fun. Super fun. Come on, speed it up. There you go. Block. Unfortunately, fight rigging will, for a few turns, put that out of any sort of reach for us. And of course, they just have hold for ransom, and we're going to click that button. They did that on 4 lands. I think they might be playing a very small number of lands. And so they are just hoping that it all works out. But perhaps that's the commander way of playing. Do what you want, see what happens. Flush your $10 down the drain. And don't think about the fact that it's $10. It's gems. Gems aren't money. Gems aren't money. This format's going to get to me. This format's going to get to me pretty heavily. It's an interesting topic. I think I've talked about this before. Magic's limited design for the past couple of years has definitely been all about focusing on making it exciting because people don't want to play with boring cards. They want to smash their dragons into people's faces. And that has attracted newer players. And I feel like people tell you you're a bad person if you say you don't like that. Because what? You don't want new people to be welcomed into the game? I do want new people to be welcomed into the game. But I don't want to lose the game that I like in order for that to happen. And I have lost the game that I like. So congratulations, new players. I hope you enjoy the game that I now don't get to enjoy. So I'm not a bad person for not wanting that to happen. Let's mull this because that's bad. Like, you know what I did for 7 years? Made Magic content. In order to teach new players how to play the game and to be welcomed into the game. As the game was. I want to rip this opponent's deck apart and see how many lands they have in it. I really do. That's okay. I think you understand that you're not the beatdown here. You are at 11. Continue to think you're the beatdown, please. Attack me for 4. I dare you. I dare you. Awesome. You've got a kill shot. No. Arden? Prize fight? Sure. Seems great. And I get one of these? And I get to force that 2/1 to attack into my 2/4? Cool. Cool beans. Sure. Sure. Ooh. Yes, first. So go to 4. I mostly just really did not want to draw them a card there. No blocks, because you're in trouble. If I find a creature, come on. Yeah, I'm not drawing them a card pre-combat. They have nothing? Kill shot, okay. It's down to 1. Enjoy your card. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're playing so few lands in this deck. Bold. Bold is the best I can say here. Okay. Very clever. Get out of my goddamn game. Get out of my game. Out of my game. Oof. This format's gonna make me grumpy. It's gonna make me really grumpy. Because I don't think you have control over anything. I think you don't have any control over anything at all. I think it is extraordinarily random. It's based off of what's off the top of the deck. Maybe our opponent's correct. Play very few lands and just hope it works. Play your bombs, hope it works. Play your flyers, hope it works. Play your aggro, hope it works. Let me know your take on New Capenna. Like I said, I got progressively more negative through this video for sure. I am nowhere near as negative as the vast majority of people about this set right now. People hate this set, which is wild. Like I said, everybody's loved every set. Everybody thought that Ikoria was incredible. Everybody thought that Strixhaven was the best. This set sucks. Let me know how much you think this set sucks in the comments down below. Otherwise, I'll see y'all next time.